Lampson International is a third-generation family-owned and operated heavy lift and heavy haul corporation.
Our cranes are used in virtually every industry you can think of, where a heavy load needs to be lifted to a high elevation or set at a great distance.
Some of our biggest work is with our proprietary product, the Lampson Transi-Lift. And we currently have one over in Norway, working for one of our customers. We also have one working in Georgia.
The big crane behind me, that's the Lampson LTL 3000. It's the largest capacity Transi-Lift that we have built to date. This has a 3,000 US ton capacity, and it's equipped with 400 foot of boom and 200 foot of jib. Lampson's has about 385 crawler cranes in our fleet, and we store them right here in Kennewick, Washington. We store them at storage yards in Denver, in Houston, Texas, in Phoenix, Arizona, along with our facilities in Canada and our facilities in Australia. To move one of these cranes across the country or to a project site, it takes anywhere from 100 to 150 trucks.
Yeah, Lampson employs about 120 people here in Washington State.
Things that happen right here in Washington State can make us less or more competitive.
We understand the need for regulation within Washington State, but that regulation needs to be streamlined. There is so much red tape that it takes a long time to get anything permitted. And when you're in our industry, you need to be able to react quickly to your customers because that saves them time and money.
Early on, my grandparents were very dedicated to giving back to the community, and that theme has continued on. We help out with various organizations. United Way is one of them.
When it came time to upgrade the stadium at Kennewick High School, they approached us on the possibility of helping with that construction work. And of course, my grandfather and my father are both alumni there. They were more than happy to step up to the plate and provide labor and our equipment for that project. And the result is today we have a beautiful stadium for our high school football teams and our marching bands and our soccer programs to perform in. And the name of the stadium is Neil F. Lampson Stadium.
You know, when people need something, whether it's funds, whether it's assistance, whether it's in-kind donation, Lampson's is always there to help out.
The Tri-City Water Follies hosts the Columbia Cup, which is a hydroplane race that comes to our region every July. It's a big economic driver. We have hundreds and thousands of people come and eat at our restaurants, stay in our hotels, visit our parks, and Lampson has been instrumental in supplying our cranes and our labor for decades to lift the boats in and out of the water, which allows those teams to race here in the Tri-Cities. My grandparents established the business here in Washington State. We're right along the Columbia River, which is an excellent water source for our agriculture here. It's really the lifeblood of this region. We all want clean energy for our families and for future generations, and the Columbia River dams are a perfect example of that. Clean, renewable energy right here in the Pacific Northwest.
The family atmosphere here at Lampson, of course, started with the Lampson family, but it's carried on into other families within the organization. And as time has progressed, other families have become involved. A lot of the employees that were hired 40 years ago now have kids that work here. And when they're right there putting a crane together with their son, that adds to it for them. So it's a very tight-knit bunch.
These people aren't just people we work with every day, they're our friends. It means a lot to me that they believe in our company, and many of them I've known since I was a little girl.